football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. To throw, it's Knight. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog. And I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are. But you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
The shotgun running play call.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The back's got it. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Throws it to the right. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Runner finding some space, though. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Knight. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback still with the football. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. Will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He's got it with room to run. They get him to the ground, and it's 1st down now at the 28.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Design quarterback run. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he's got it, no problem.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Scanning the field. It's Knight. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Perry. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
QB decides to keep it here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Knight. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And they convert. 1st and goal now, coming up at the 5.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. To dirt right down the middle. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. He lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Hansen. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
But a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the 1st down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Pack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pop over the middle. It's Hansen. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Michigan. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To the air, it's Knight. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play, the pick and then that return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
3:25.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Checks this down to the running back. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Wolverines are in the red zone.
42 Spiders. 42 Spiders.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to throw. It's Knight. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's hit as he throws it. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dutch will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Hansen. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far. And the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. extra point makes the lead 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away each of the last 2 possessions. It's a shotgun run call. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Back to pass. It's Knight. Nice grab. It's Perry. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. He's got the 1st and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They come to the the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Quarterback keeps the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Knight. The receiver grabs it. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. When you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. On the ground, it's Davison. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it on third and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Finds room at the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the third quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's White. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. With sure hands, it's White. And they bring them down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the return brought down by the coverage team there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Gets into space at the 50. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Dropping back. It's Knight. He's looking deep here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains 6 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Scanning the field. It's Knight. The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Gonna run it. It's Davison. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Ducks are on the move here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They'll run it with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Here it is, first and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the defense brings him down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And now the try here for the extra point. Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Chris, you're only down 1 possession. This quarterback hasn't had the greatest of days, but I'll tell you what, a play like that, maybe it helps him start to string together a few in a row.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit just before the throw. Caught. He's wide open. Look out.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.